Oh, I hit play. Okay, so, hi, welcome. And this is the next episode of More Geek Than Gay, episode 82. You may think that we skipped episode 80 when I did episode 81 last one, but no. I accidentally named another episode 80 in the past, and so now we're on track. Yeah. Although I think I actually skipped 2 numbers along the way too, and maybe I should go fix that someday. I think I'm missing episode 3, so... But I'm not fixing it this time. Right now it's episode 82. And with that said, cue music!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Wiggly woggly, tiny whiny stuff.
And
So things are ticking everywhere.
well, that's because you got a whole bunch of things right here.
Hello, welcome to More Geek Than Gay, and this is really crooked.
This is really crooked, so you just keep talking.
Yeah, so we're back. This is our second time doing it because another file was corrupted.
Another file corrupted.
And it's now Tuesday night, and we're home. Edward's home from work, and I'm home from darts.
Yep.
And I can't open up this box. We got goodies from Party Light.
He got goodies from Party Light. He's opening up goodies.
I'm opening up goodies right now. So Edward.
So, hey, how's your day been?
Yeah, it was a busy day.
Okay. Mine not so much. But part of our busy day this morning, we watched Doctor Who.
We got to see the Doctor Who episode. I got to see the Doctor Who episode. He saw it prior. He saw it on Sunday, and his camera's still really bad.
Well, yes, because it's... Just keep talking.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I'm really talking anyways. I'm trying to open up this box without actually ripping it. Leave it. It's mine.
Okay. Then, what did you think of the episode?
It was okay. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't one. No, I should say it was decent. It wasn't a bad episode. It wasn't one of those ooh. It was a setup episode.
I really felt like it was pretty much almost a non-episode. It was just an episode there for relationship development. I mean, the villains didn't really do anything. Villain. It was just a background plot thing for the relationships to get developed.
Well, the doctor finally got to meet Mr. Pink.
Yes.
And he did not realize who Mr. Pink was. Well, he knew that she was interested in somebody. She was dating somebody or starting to date somebody.
Yes. But he didn't realize that that's who it was.
No.
He actually, upon seeing that, hey look, it's Mr. Biggie.
Mr. Biggie has now decided to take over the podcast and wants to be on his bed where the camera is.
Let's see.
Yeah.
How far does he lay down?
Not far enough.
How far does he lay down?
You can see the top of my forehead.
How far does he lay down?
Okay, so we'll do the podcast like this. We'll have to sit up now.
All right.
Oh, look at us doing a podcast with good posture.
I know. So, you were saying about Mr. Pink and him meeting Mr. Pink.
Yeah, Mr. Pink. So, for the first time.
Yes.
And Clara decided that she was announcing that she loved him. That they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
That they're a thing.
Yeah.
Formally.
They're
really a thing. Now, I will say that the premise of the episode was that the Doctor was going undercover as the caretaker of the school where she and Mr. Pink teach,
Yes.
and that he was looking for some sort of runaway killer robot.
Correct.
Yeah. That's about the best I could make out of it, given the fact that everyone speaks with, like, a really strong accent this season.
Yeah, they are, huh? They're yeah. Even the Doctor. The Doctor has a real Scottish accent.
Yeah, it's
I don't have a Scottish accent, but,
tempting
that's
to,
my...
like, it's incredibly tempting to put on the subtitles.
Do we have that? Oh, look, there goes the camera.
Yeah. And, well, yeah, we have subtitles. Of course we have subtitles.
Well, I'm just saying. I didn't. I know that that you could do the thing for Spanish, but
Well, I can read Spanish.
yeah,
So...
I could think about reading Spanish.
But,
That's the color changey base.
okay.
The the quadruple A's wherever I put it.
Okay. But
this is really cool.
okay. He's just got all sorts of toys.
And
He is not
this is
even
the
paying
holder.
attention to you guys.
This is the holder for the Scent 6.
All he cares about is his candles right now.
That's all I did. It smells good. That's my favorite. One of my favorites.
It's a very nice smell.
Yes. That's the golden birch. It smells pretty.
Yes, it
smells like sugar
pretty,
cookies to me.
Yes. And if you want candles and stuff, feel free to contact Joseph. He will hook you up.
I'll hook you up. Only if you live in the United States. Party Light doesn't go outside the country, unfortunately. So all our English fans, I'm sorry.
Yes, and Canadian, and
Canadian.
Singaporean, and
With no Australians anywhere because they don't like us, because Edward doesn't like Australia.
Portuguese, and...
Do we have still the Brazilians?
I think maybe there's someone who lives in Portugal who flies back and forth. Because every once in a while I get a Brazilian one, but then I don't get the Portugal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So...
Same language.
Yeah. Bom dia, como vai você? Ah. But...
That sounds like Eddie Izzard doing French.
Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
I know.
Je ne parle pas français. Fonfon.
Fonfon. John Rivers.
So,
Back to Doctor Who.
back to Doctor Who. So, that was basically the premise. And in the meantime, Clara is trying to figure out her relationship with Mr. Pink.
She did.
She did.
She loves him.
She loves him. And so now it looks like Mr. Pink may be traveling with them?
Well, eventually he
On
is.
adventures?
I mean, he was listed as the next companion after Clara.
Right.
So everybody that came out already.
And at the end of the episode, it does look like he traveled at least into space with them, and the destructive influence.
Yes, whatever her name is.
I believe her name's Claudia. And she...
Claudia Bean?
No, Woods. Claudia Woods. And it originally was... A lot of people were thinking originally that she was supposed to be Mr. Pink's sister, but apparently not, because she has an entirely different last name than him.
Well, they could be a half sister.
It could be. Could be just like Johnny and Sue Storm in the new Fantastic Four movie. Have you heard this one?
No.
Yeah. They hired a black Johnny Storm.
I knew that. You told me that. Yeah, I know that.
White
part.
Sue Storm.
Yes, I know that part. Yes.
Okay.
We already knew that. That's old news.
Okay. They have decided that Sue is adopted.
Okay. That's how they're going to pull it off.
That's how they're going to pull it off. Which, okay, I don't have a problem with hiring black actors into these roles. I think that Phil Morris would be the perfect Reed Richards, and there isn't a better actor for Reed Richards out there, white or black. Taking and making Johnny Storm black meant that, well, you either had to do something weird like this, or you had to make Sue Storm black also, which now means that you're changing the racial background of two of the characters, and you're now just making it that much more difficult for the traditionalists. Making her adopted makes it to where you've now introduced a needless explanation and complication to the storyline that it's just a mess.
So we're done talking about Doctor Who.
No.
Well, you're now on.
But I'm just saying.
You've
That
changed
real
subject
quick.
with that. No, that wasn't real quick.
I'm just saying that it was real quick.
No, you don't do anything real quick.
And so that's the whole Fantastic Four thing. But I don't think that she is his half-sister. See, this is where we got from Doctor Who back to Claudia. See, because you mentioned that maybe they're half-sister and half-brother or something like that.
Yeah, and then you changed subject.
I just said, oh, as in, basically. So there we go. But, really not much to talk about with this episode.
No, not really.
It was pretty much, like I said, almost just kind of a filler episode. Its only purpose seemed to be to
Have on Doctor Who and
progress the relationships.
Yeah.
Which I find it. I know that that's modern sensibilities, and therefore I need to. This is one thing that, for the most part, I have let go of with the new Doctor Who. But they really focus so much on relationships in this new Doctor Who. Which, old Doctor Who is more about the story and not about the characters and how they felt about things.
No, well, also, old Doctor Who didn't really matter about costumes or, real makeup or...
Hey, old Doctor Who had great costumes.
Yeah, everything that the BBC had in the closet from the Shakespeare.
There were so many planets of Elizabethan actors, it was not even funny.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I miss the Elizabethan planets so much. I really, really do. But, so do you have any other thing to add about Doctor Who?
No, that's basically it.
It is. It's like I said, pretty much a non-episode.
It was.
Kind of curious about the next episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. The next episode looks like something from the Ridley Scott's Aliens. I hope Ridley Scott gave him permission to use them.
Which, as I told you earlier, Ridley Scott actually got his start with Doctor Who. He that's, I believe, one of his first directing credits was Doctor Who. Just like the guy who did the Merchant Ivory films. And that's what they are, Merchant Ivory films. One of the guys who does Merchant Ivory films.
Biggie's stretching.
Biggie is stretching. Biggie's on the move.
Biggie is
showing you his bony butt. Biggie is
just turning around.
Just settling back down. Settling back down. And he's down again.
Okay.
Ta-da. Now he's almost holding up the camera.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see if he's actually successfully propping that up.
Yeah. Veronica's watching.
Looks like maybe not, because I'm seeing more of the ceiling. I might have to adjust.
Veronica watched the previous 2 episodes with Mr. Biggie, and she's getting a kick out of him.
Okay. Well, can't blame him. We are using his bed. But his bed, other than tonight, his bed has made an excellent prop for the camera. Now it's not propping as well.
No, not at all.
I don't know why. Because it's been beautiful how it's propped. Like the perfect angle and everything. But now it is time for...
What?
Let's put Joseph on the spot.
No, you don't.
Well, what do you mean I don't?
You can't put me on the spot when you already asked me this from the first time we recorded this episode that got corrupted. So it's not putting me on the spot if I already know what you're going to ask.
So, it's going to be a top 5 question.
Which I already know the question is.
And
you already know my answer.
What would you say are your top 5 recommendations?
No, you changed the question.
For live-action Disney movies.
Oh, you changed the question. Okay. Live action, does that include live action and animation together? Or just live action?
Just live action.
Oh, hell, gosh.
You were rather cocky about it this morning.
Live action.
And it really should be recommendations.
Recommendations.
Yeah.
Live action. Swiss Family Robinson.
Swiss Family Robinson, and why Swiss Family Robinson?
Because it's good.
Okay. So is the Shaggy DA. I don't think
No,
that's going to
Shaggy
be on
Day
your
was
list.
like, no.
Yeah, why is Swiss Family Robinson?
Freaky Friday.
Freaky
the
Friday-
first one.
The first Freaky
The one
Friday.
in the 70s, like 73, I think it was.
Okay. Now, are you going to be including Touchstone? Not Touchstone.
Yeah, Touchstones.
Oh, Touchstone. Are you going to be
Touchstones.
including Touchstone as part of your selections?
I didn't even think about that, but sure, why not? Because,
Okay,
technically Touchstone's not around.
So Super Mario Brothers is on your list of recommendations?
Oh, hell no.
Oh. Did you realize that they are the ones that made that?
Yes.
Okay.
But Ruthless People is Touchstone.
Ruthless People is Touchstone. Would you consider that to be one of your top 5
No,
recommendations?
I would rather have Big
Disney
Business.
top 5 Disney recommendations
Yes, Big
now?
Business.
Okay, so we got Swiss
That's
Family
very
Robinson.
Swiss Family Robinson.
Okay.
Freaky Friday, the
Freaky
original,
Friday, why?
the original one, because that's so much fun.
Okay.
Big Business,
Big Business, why?
because that's so campy and cute.
Now, who was in Big Business?
That's the one with Lily Tomlin and Bette Midler, where they play twins. I'm telling you
It
because
wasn't
you
the-
asked me the question.
But it was not their biggest movie.
But
They
it's still one of it's the better of the 3, I think.
I'm not disagreeing with you on
Ooh,
that, but
and
it is
And
not
so
the
that's
biggest,
3, right?
and
That's 1,
therefore,
2, 3.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
not
they-
one of the biggest. Therefore, there's quite
The
a
biggest one.
possibility
What was?
that
Do you
people
know
would
what the
not
biggest
know
one
what it
was?
The biggest one would be probably Down and Out.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was the biggest one.
Would you recommend that one?
No,
Yeah, I don't think I never got into Down and Out.
I like Down and Out in Beverly Hills. I think I like Big Business better because with Big Business I can watch it anytime.
See, I liked Ruthless People better, and then I like Big Business even better than that. But my favorite one is Outrageous Fortune, which
Because
I
you
think
like
is Touchstone.
Yes, that's
As
still
well.
Touchstone. Yeah,
That's my favorite, even
That
though
be-
it's in many ways it is the least of the 3/4.
it's like 5.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought she was only contracted for 3.
Who?
Bette Midler.
No, gosh, no. She has Down and Out, Big Business, Ruthless People.
That are part of this whole contract.
Yes.
Okay. Because
Because
she has Hocus Pocus, but Hocus Pocus is later.
Yeah, but
I don't
Hocus
think it's part of that
no,
contract.
no, that's part of the contract.
It was part of that same contract?
Yeah, they had to pull that out.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in Hocus Pocus was basically coerced to do the Hocus Pocus.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they looked like they were having fun.
Oh, they did. They ended up having fun, but
Oh.
they didn't. It was one of those like you have to be. Same thing as like William Holden was coerced to be in Sunset Boulevard.
Okay. So, okay. Ruthless People, Down and Out, Big Business.
No, I didn't say Big Business. Oh no, I didn't say Down and Out.
Well, it's part of her contract.
Oh, we're going that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it was
The Shelley Long one.
Which is Outrageous Fortune.
Outrageous Fortune. Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
There's one more
There's one more?
because there was a contract of 6.
Oh, I thought it was a contract of 3. Okay, so back to your recommendations.
Okay, so what do I have?
See, my recommendation actually would be Outrageous Fortune, just because I think it gets slighted by so many people. Of that Bette Midler group, I think that would be the one I would recommend to people,
Yeah.
of the Touchstone Bette Midler ones. Just because so many people didn't see it, and it is so funny.
Nah.
I think it's equally
Ooh,
as
okay.
funny as Big Business.
Okay, so mine is Freaky Friday,
Freaky Friday.
Swiss Family Robinson, Big
Big
Business.
Business. So we got you got 2 more.
I already know the 2, Hocus Pocus,
Hocus Pocus, okay.
And
Which they're
Maleficent.
making a sequel to Hocus Pocus.
Maleficent.
Really? That recent of a movie?
Oh,
you are willing
hell
to
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh, Jolton. Anna, oh, my gosh, yes. Everything was great except for those 2 things I had issues with.
Okay. Now, do you have one that you think is a forgotten gem that you would like to toss in as just
Yeah.
an honorable mention?
Yeah. The
Which-
Black Hole.
Really?
I like the Black Hole. I really like the Black Hole.
It's okay.
Or, I think...
And I
no,
think
I don't
we
think,
can do better than
I
that.
don't think that is Disney.
I don't think Disney can do better than
No,
that.
but I'm just saying there was another movie that popped in my head that's very Halloweenish, but I don't think that's Disney. I'm pretty sure it's not Disney.
I have one that, off the top of my head, that a lot of people I think have forgotten, which I find funny that it's forgotten.
Mhm.
Arachnophobia.
Oh, see, I didn't care for Arachnophobia.
I think Arachnophobia
I didn't
is
care
great,
for it.
and it's Halloweeny, and it was very well done.
Was Something Wicked This Way Comes Disney?
I believe it was either Disney or Touchstone. Yes.
No, it wasn't Touchstone because Something Wicked This Way Come was like late 70s.
No,
Touchstone
it
was mid 80s.
I
But
think
Touchstone
Something
was-
Wicked was 80s.
Yeah, but Touchstone, I think, was the first thing of Touchstone was Down and Out, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they're mid-'80s.
Okay, because I think that...
But if Something Wicked This Way Comes is Disney, then that will take place instead of the Black Hole. Because I loved Something Wicked This Way Comes. You didn't care for it.
I like it. I think, like many of those wish fulfillment things, it just falls apart. It just doesn't hold up to the promise of its setup. I love Ray Bradbury.
Yeah.
I believe the book. I think I have the book, it has the same problem actually. He writes beautifully, and therefore I can read it more than I can watch it, because I can just get lost in his writing. But it just kind of falls apart. Same thing with Needful Things. Needful Things
I could see, yeah.
sets itself
I
up so
understand that
nicely,
now.
and then it just kind of like, oh, this is where you went to. It's just, oh, okay. It just misses on the payoff. Needful Things, fortunately, has Von Sydow. And I can watch Needful Things over and over again just to watch Von Sydow call the people of the town wussies. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, but Something Wicked This Way Comes has Jonathan Pryce.
Jonathan Pryce?
Yeah, it's Jonathan Pryce.
Okay, I don't know who Jonathan Pryce is.
The original engineer in Miss Saigon. He was.
Oh, wait a minute, is he the one that I like?
He's the ringmaster.
I thought that what's-his-face was the original engineer in Miss Saigon.
Who?
Joel Grey or whatever. Or
No,
not
Joel
Grey,
Gray's
I mean,
Cabaret.
No, there's a big name that they got, like, I thought, for the original... Jonathan, because he's the heavy-set one?
No, he's skinny.
See, okay, the heavy-set one is the one that I saw. He's the
You
one
saw
that
Kevin Gray.
I saw Kevin Gray?
That's his name, Kevin
looks,
Gray.
He looks kind of possibly maybe Filipino or whatever, kind of heavy-set, curly hair,
Yeah.
beard.
Mhm.
Okay, he's my favorite engineer.
That was Kevin Gray, because that's the one you
I-
saw live. I saw him in L.A.
I've just never seen
And he's
another...
in the 25th anniversary.
I've never seen
recording.
another engineer that seems to capture the whole fun of the engineer as well as he does.
How many
in my
times have you
opinion.
seen Miss Saigon?
I have only seen it once, but let me take it back. It's not a case of I haven't seen others. I have seen that number done by various other performers. First of all, The American Dream.
Yes.
And I've heard it done by many, many people. And I'm always left wanting when I hear the others, because they just don't sound like they're having as much fun with it.
Mm.
He seemed to be really having fun with it. But that's Miss Saigon, and that's not Disney. So what did we settle upon for your forgotten one that you would recommend?
Well, it depends on if Something Wicked This Way Comes. I'm sketchy on that one. I am sketchy on that one. Because I think I said it was Disney and somebody told me it wasn't.
Let's go with ones you're sure of.
Then I would say Black Hole.
Black Hole. Okay. Wow. Okay, Black Hole.
Yeah.
So, go watch yourself some Black Hole there.
Mm-hmm.
and come back and tell us what you think. Matter of fact, tell us what you think of his list, which was Swiss Family Robinson,
Yes.
Freaky Friday,
The original.
original Freaky Friday.
Not the one that had, no.
Even though, she's brilliant, but
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah, but
Don't
still.
say you have to specify she.
Well,
Which
yeah,
she.
we have to pick which she. Yes.
Well, don't forget
Jamie
him,
Lee Curtis.
but the original had
Well, yeah, it has what's her face in it. The one that was twins.
yes.
Yeah. Haley.
No,
not that twin. No, which twin was this?
No, she's a
Oh
huge.
no! Oh my God! It has Jodie Foster.
Yes,
That's right.
Jodie Foster.
It has Jodie Foster. I forget which one I'm thinking. What I'm thinking of as having the one that was.
And it has
twins.
Gomez Adams. He's the father.
Oh really? Oh okay.
And it
So-
has Mike TV as the brother.
No one knows who Mike TV is. Other than he was that kid who played Mike TV.
Yeah.
He did nothing after that. Gomez Adams. That he did many.
And I can't
things.
remember the mom. I want to say it's Barbara Cook, but it's not Barbara Cook.
Okay, John Aston did so many things. Okay, but Mike TV, not so much. He wasn't even Veruca Salt. Okay, people remember Veruca Salt in Augustus Gloop. No one remembers Mike TV until you say Mike TV, and they go, "Oh yeah, there was another kid named Mike TV."
I know Mike TV because he's from Arizona.
Okay. We have people all the way around the world here.
I know, but I'm just saying that's how I know him because he's from
So-
Arizona.
So back to Swiss Family Robinson, Freaky Friday.
The original. You have to specify because there's two versions.
Swiss Family Robinson, Freaky Friday, the original.
There you go. Big Business.
Big Business.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Maleficent.
Maleficent. And then the forgotten one to come back and look at,
The Black Hole.
the Black Hole. My forgotten one would be the whole Outrageous Fortune. But,
Okay.
see, and I got you off guard. Ha!
Because you changed it from this morning's.
And you weren't prepared for this morning either. So
Well,
that's
yeah.
how we got to do this if we're going to keep you at the
we'll
scene.
have to see if this gets corrupted.
Yeah. So, now, we'll probably do this again on Thursday.
Yeah, because
And
you're
I
not
may
going to
give
get
you
me
a warning
tomorrow.
on Thursday.
You're not getting me tomorrow.
I'll give you some warning on Thursday. We'll actually have a topic.
You get to deal with Edward, and he'll talk about all the comments that he had when he did his depressing "I don't look pretty" podcast from last week. I have Joshua Tree tomorrow.
Speaking of Joshua Tree, don't forget about Joshua Tree. They're a non-profit organization that helps people with HIV and AIDS get food.
Correct.
They also have a sister program that helps people feed their pets so they don't have to choose between feeding themselves and feeding their pets. Their website is
JTFP. There goes Mr. Biggie. Hold on. JTFP.org. We're
Yes.
100% volunteer. Nobody gets paid.
Nobody Gets Paid. And do you have anything else you would like to say?
We won tonight in darts.
Oh yeah, you won tonight in darts. See,
We won tonight.
you
What are
did have
doing
something
with-
you
yeah,
could have said.
Yeah, we won tonight at darts.
See,
We should have won more, but we still won. A win is a win.
Yeah, because you didn't win that last game I saw.
No.
No.
But
Not
yeah,
even.
we won 8-7.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, but
Spirit fingers.
considering the two other players couldn't even hit the board.
Well,
That's it.
that's it.
And there goes
Oh, and by the
camera.
way, also
Camera's going. Bye bye.
don't forget that as per our last comment, our last podcast, first of all, yay for appreciating the balloon clown.
Oh God, no.
Balloon clown!
Rick was saying that that's a freaky profile picture you have.
Balloon clown!
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
And also, thank you, Terry. There is always time for the hustle.
No, there's never time for the hustle, especially when he wants to do these podcasts in 30 minutes. The hustle
There's
alone is
always
35 minutes long.
The hustle is not 35 minutes long. It's a little over 4.
It feels like it's 35 minutes long.
Do the hustle. Ooh,
So that's all we got. The
Cha-
camera's moving again. Good night,
It
goodbye, good morning.
Bye.